zone of color, but also in the zone of construction chemicals and waterproofing, also in the space of durable coatings. And we will look forward to continuously keep on engaging with you on many of these areas. For today, thank you so much for joining us again here today. I hope you have a great evening ahead of you, and thank you so much again for joining us. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you must be curious about what Colonext aims to do. Now, Mr. Sirish Rao will be on stage and explain us. Mr. Sirish Rao has successfully guided Asian Paints to a new horizon. Now, I would like to call up on stage Mr. Sirish Rao, the regional head of South Asia, who will enlighten you about Asian Paints Group and what Colonext holds for us.
Good evening to all of you. Very, very warm welcome. It's really wonderful to see all of you here on a Saturday evening. So what I'll do is I'll take you through some slides on the Asian Paints Group, what our journey in Bangladesh has been, and the kind of engagement we've had with the architects and interior designer community here in Bangladesh. So as the global CEO, Mr. Pragyan Kumar mentioned, Asian Paints as an organization is about an 80 years old organization. We're easily India's largest coatings company. Not only that, we are in the top 7 coatings companies worldwide with a turnover in excess of $4 billion US. We operate in about 16 countries, and in every single country, we actually have our own manufacturing facilities. Even here in Bangladesh, we have 2 manufacturing facilities. We have a plant at Gazipur, which is just outside Dhaka, and we also have a new state-of-the-art plant at Vishurai, which is near Chittagong. Through the export model, we also are present in 60 different countries as well. So we export to markets in Africa, North Africa, the rest of Africa, parts of Asia as well, parts of the South Pacific. So we are truly a global company to that extent. If you look at the Asian Paints Bangladesh operations, it's been a great journey for us. A little over 20 years ago is when we started. And we are easily a strong number 2 player in Bangladesh, but a growing organization and a highly respected, innovative company in Bangladesh. If you look at our offerings across the globe, we started off, of course, as a coatings player, but as the global CEO talked about, we also looked at contiguous areas that we would like to operate in. So we entered the area of chemicals and then wall coverings, texture painting. Then we realized that consumers wanted not only decor, but they were also looking at protection for their homes. So we entered the area of waterproofing through an entire set of waterproofing solutions. So this is something that we introduced about a decade ago, and it's a really growing business for us, even in the international operations, and even in Bangladesh, where it's a significant part of our turnover. We also provide various value-added offerings to our applicators, so whether it's mechanized tools, adhesives, etc. Along with that, what we realize is that the area of home decor is a far larger area to get into. It's an area where we feel that we can add a lot of value to our consumers. So over the last decade or so, we've also entered various areas of home decor. And that is a journey that we started in India, and we are slowly taking it up in other parts of the globe. So we have actually acquired a company called Sleek, through which we offer modular kitchens and of course the range of accessories and hardware items. We also have launched our own bath fittings and sanitary ware. Outside India, we've also introduced this in Nepal as well. Along with that, in the recent past, I think we've really moved great strides in the area of home decor. And today we have furnishings, soft furnishings, upholstery, rugs, carpets, even decorative lighting. So all this is available. If you look at our asianpaints.com website, you will find all these offerings are already available. And over the next few years, we intend to launch the complete decor offerings to each of the global markets as well. If you look at services, this is one big area of opportunity. So we offer a whole range of services to our consumers as well. We are looking at going beyond products and offering complete solutions to consumers. One of the key services that we offer across the globe, and in fact it's a huge hit here in Bangladesh, is the area of home painting. So we offer a home painting service which is completely supervised by us. So we have trained contractors who execute the job. For all of you as architects and interior designers, I think it's a great opportunity to partner with all of you. And if you want to ensure top-class execution of your projects, we have a service arm which can help you to execute those projects. We also offer interior design services in India. We have very, very experiential retail stores where we're really giving a world-class experience to consumers. Along with color consultancy, we have even virtual color consultancy that can be done, over a tablet as well. Along with that, we also offer a lot of support to projects and institutional clients. I know many of you architects undertake large projects across Bangladesh, and we have a team of dedicated professionals who can actually help you on your project sites as well. If you look at recent accolades for the Asian Paints Group, as I said, we've been ranked among the top 7 coatings companies in the world. Forbes has very consistently voted us among the world's best regarded companies. We are also best over $1 billion company in Asia Pacific. And we are also ranked 8th among the top 100 most innovative companies in the world by Forbes. And I think this innovation comes from really understanding the consumer very, very closely in every single market that we work in, and then playing back that feedback to our R&D teams. So we have a global R&D setup in Mumbai, where we have 200 scientists. Many of them are PhDs and specialists in their areas. And we also have R&D teams in other parts of the globe. And we are able to bring the best of technologies to each of our global geographies. So whether it's an offering from Egypt or North Africa or Middle East or Indonesia, we're able to very quickly launch those products in each of our markets, including in Bangladesh. If you look at the core business segments that are available here in Bangladesh, I would say there are 3 core segments that we operate in. One is the decorative paints, of course, which is the core part of our business. All of you will be aware of some of the luxury offerings that we have, which are truly differentiated offerings for consumers. So you have Ultima and Ultima Protect Shine for the exteriors. You have the Royal range, Royal Silk, Royal Shine on the interiors, which truly offer a differentiated experience for consumers. And then one of the big growth drivers for us, one clear opportunity that we identified, is the whole area of waterproofing and construction chemicals. That this is a range that all of you paid back to us along with consumers. And we have an entire range of waterproofing and construction chemicals that are available today. And not only that, for those of you who undertake large institutional projects or infrastructure projects, we also have a good range of protective and industrial coatings as well. If you look at the decor story, this is an area that we're truly excited in. It's an area that we feel that we need to be ahead of the curve. I think consumers' need for changing decor is very, very clear. Consumers are looking for the next decor story. They're looking at what's new in the area of decor. And even in Bangladesh, if you see the consumers in Bangladesh, they're truly exposed to the best of what the globe has to offer. We all know the extent of traveling that a typical Bangladeshi does, the extent of influence that they have from across the globe, and therefore the need for new decor offerings is very, very strong. And we are able to build on that through very, very innovative product offerings. So if you look at very, very advanced luxury ranges that we have, both for interiors and exteriors. So we have a diamond-like sheen that we offer in Royal. We have the highest performance warranty in Ultima Protect Shine. So both for interiors and exteriors, we offer truly remarkable warranty-backed products. In the case of waterproofing, again, there's a lot of innovation that we are bringing in. Very, very simple, easy-to-use offerings. For example, damp-proof FiberTech is a coating that one can apply on the terrace on the terrace of a typical home, and it would offer not only waterproofing protection for that structure, but it would also, because it's a thick, durable membrane, it would also offer heat-proofing capabilities, somewhere to the extent of almost 10 degrees cooler in the residence below. So that's the kind of innovation that we're able to bring in through products alone. And of course, we do have products like silicone water repellent. Today we see a lot of fair-face buildings that are coming up in Bangladesh. Many of you are doing fair-face brick structures, and we have a silicone water repellent product which would protect that surface and retain the natural look of that surface as well. When you look at pure decor and the kind of exciting possibilities there, we have a range of royal clay finishes, comprehensive range of special effects for interiors, both in metallics as well as in non-metallic finishes. And very excited to share one development that we had over the last 1 year or so. We have actually created a range called Royal Clay Prakriti, which is a locally developed indigenous range developed here in Bangladesh. So textures and designs created with nature-based themes, that's why it's Prakriti, and Bengali culture. So it's something that all of you will be able to relate to, and all your consumers will be able to relate to. And the way we intend to build on Royal Clay Prakriti is to keep working with all of you and with our applicators, and look at how we can keep innovating and bring more and more designer finishes every single year. Besides this, as I said, as a multinational company, we also are able to bring some of the most exciting finishes from the rest of the globe to Bangladesh. So we actually have Royal Clay Barik, which is called Royal Clay Barik Arabia, where we're able to bring this really fantastic, luxurious, shimmering finishes which are inspired by what you see in the Middle East. So a typical, let's say what you see in a hotel room in Dubai, you can actually replicate that finish here in Bangladesh itself. But probably one of the biggest innovations that we've created is something that our consumers have played back to us, which is launching a service offering. This is a strong need of consumers across Bangladesh, particularly if you look at the time-constrained consumers in the larger cities of Dhaka or Chittagong. So consumers are really asking for an end-to-end, hassle-free professional service. They want something that is very, very trustworthy. And we actually have a complete service offering called Easy Painting Service, where we have a team of supervisors who are able to supervise the entire painting. And the contractors are trained by us, and we are able to execute the project on time. So in fact, that's the key part of our offering, which is ensuring the project is completed on time. This is a service offering that we had over the last few years, but we've really scaled it up in a large way in the last 1 year. In fact, many of you would have seen the entire media campaign that we had around this. For all of you, as I said, as architects and interior designers who are executing sites, if you need any support on your sites for painting, please do reach out to us, and we can offer that service to you and your clients as well. And what we've also done to take the excitement to the consumers to the next level is we've also launched a Beautiful Homes initiative, where all the homes that we have executed, and there are hundreds of such homes, we have been able to create a fantastic visual database of hundreds of such homes with fantastic color combinations, finish options that consumers have used, truly inspiring stuff. And when you look at that book, in many cases, you would not even believe that these homes are from Bangladesh. They would fit anywhere in the globe. They're really, really, truly beautiful homes. And we plan to celebrate such consumers over the years through this initiative. Our engagement with the architect community has gone from strength to strength in Bangladesh. So over the last year, we've really partnered with the IAB. We were a part of the Golden Jubilee celebration and the Build Expo, where we had a fantastic stall where many of you would have come and interacted with our finishes, with our team, and really got a full glimpse of what we have to offer here in Bangladesh. Over and above that, we have visited many of you in your own offices and celebrated with many of you over the last 1 year, and we intend to cement this partnership in a much stronger way in the coming years as well. What we did as part of the ColorNext launch, the ColorNext was actually launched a few months ago in Delhi, and we actually had a team of architects from Bangladesh, and that's something we're really very, very proud of in terms of really taking Color Next Global, truly global. So we had a team of architects that we partnered with here in Bangladesh who accompanied us to this India Design Week. The best part is they actually were a part of the entire research process that we're going to be talking about. So they were an integral part of the research process. They interacted with global counterparts. They gave their own inputs with regard to the themes, with regard to how the themes would fit in a Bangladesh context. And I think those inputs have been most invaluable for us. That's something that we're going to be taking forward, launching it to all of you today. We had this workshop as part of India Design Week, where we had these architects from Bangladesh, along with their counterparts, even from other countries like Nepal and India. They got a chance to meet the overall Asian Paints MD, Mr. Amit Singhal as well. So I think overall, our engagement with the architect and interior designer community has been really solid, and we intend to build upon it in the time to come. Not only that, we also are looking at working with the budding architects as well. So we've engaged with several firms through the year and had a lot of educational sessions with the teams from the areas of decor, but even the areas of waterproofing that many of you have been asking for, and we've been able to educate the teams on the kind of products that we have. So these are just some images of the work that we do with the budding architects as well. So that's it from my side. I will now hand over to the MC who's going to take us through the next part of the evening. So have a great evening ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much for enlightening us. Ladies and gentlemen,